All right, we're here at 2529 North Keystone. So I do want to make sure to point out, and I'm sure you're aware, it's on Keystone, which is a pretty busy street here. There is a driveway, and I'll walk around so that you can see where that leads to, but this is, quite a busy street. So that's one of the reasons that you'll get probably not as high a rent, and certainly resale. It'll be steady. The resale will be steady on it, but you're not going to maximize for the area. So make sure that you're looking at that when you're thinking about comparisons and everything, okay? It is while it's a small square footage wise, the current footprint shows as 4 bedrooms, and I'll walk you through to see what that looks like. So, I mean, this is really built to be a revenue generator, income property, right? Should be middle of the road to below middle when it comes to that, when you're thinking about the pricing and the tenants and all that kind of stuff. So take a look here at the kitchen. It's certainly mostly usable. It could use some new light fixtures and some other stuff, but you can see there's some issues with the sink here, some issues with the countertop. I'm not saying, I think the cabinetry is probably good enough to be saved, but putting new countertops. And in a straight line like this, getting a butcher block or even entry level granite or quartz, I think would be fine on this. And the reason I talk about those is the cost difference really isn't that much for those harder surfaces, and they'll last you a lot longer in the long run. It's not going to really get you any extra rent, but your expenses over the long haul will be a lot less. Obviously, we need appliances. There's for the refrigerator and for the range, there is a microwave. We can just count that it's not working, but maybe it is. But definitely keep that into your budget. Flooring is mix match throughout, as you'll see. It's in decent condition, livable condition. So certainly judge on what your cost is going to be on if you want to replace that or not. I see this film plastic on almost, if not all of the windows, most of the windows. So that says to me there's a lot of seals that are probably broken. So you're going to want a contractor coming in here to make sure what we need to do there. If there's going to need to be a replacement, or if we can just reseal them and everything. There is no power on in here, so I can't really give you a good assessment of any of that stuff, water or power, anything like that, but certainly we can do that more if you need to, okay? Here's the bathroom. So we just saw that for one front bedroom. This is the only bathroom right now, okay? Obviously very tiny. Got a little bit of a storage closet in here. Actually, let me just look around. Is this? Yeah, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure that's just a closet. It's really to get access to the attic and everything. Second bedroom here, again, really quite small. Little desk nook there. Maybe get a twin in here. That's it. Don't think you're going to get much more than that. Third bedroom over here. A little bit bigger space, as you can see. This space here is, because it's opened up to everything, isn't technically a bedroom. Certainly you could see people using it that way. I think probably more of a some sort of a nook or something like that. And then this is bedroom number 4 with direct access to the outside, and there is a closet on it. Okay. I'm gonna go back out the front and walk around the side there so you can see this, but I wanted you to get a look from the inside what everything looks like. Built-in covered porch here. So this is medium to low end, closer to low end. We're talking about 4-bedroom revenue generating property. Physically speaking, it's not really, a lot of it is cosmetic. I don't see a lot of real concerns as we're walking through. Let's take a look here on the outside. We've had some snow and rain and everything recently, and everything was dry on the inside, so that makes me feel good about that. But you can certainly see that there are, going to need some new gutters. Probably going to need to take a look at the roof a little bit better. It's not really I can't really get a good judge of it from here. But the siding, other than it being old and, discolored, it's vinyl siding. It's actually in pretty good condition. So not something I'm too worried about on that either. Okay, so here's the driveway. Could open that up but because of those steps that are there, you really can't get much more back onto it. So you're going to have a single car, single lane. You can get multiple cars in here. So that's the other thing that's going to be challenged with this being a 4-bedroom, right, is parking. There's no on-street parking for sure because of Keystone, and then you're going to have just singles all the way, and it's only going to go up to here because of the steps for the side. Now, you could clean this out. Obviously, you can do something else different and try to put something back here, but I don't see the ROI in that. And of course, if you have any questions about options or thoughts on whatever, certainly let me know. So as you can see here, there is alley access. And it is a functional alley, and it comes right off the street over here and comes down. So you could certainly set something up to have people parking in the back, since it's, you know, set up for 4 bedrooms. It's actually in really good condition. No real concerns with that. So that might be your best option, and then shutting a fence off if you wanted to fence it from there. Again, maybe you don't want to do the fence on it. The ROI is probably there if you were to do some sort of parking on it. It'll encourage. I think if you don't, you're going to have people that are struggling. Now, there's a lot of public transportation around here, so maybe it's not that big a deal, but I think in general you'd have people that are struggling with how they're going to park if there's going to be 4 people here. As you can see from the sides here, though, the roof structure itself looks pretty good. I'm not real worried about that. I can't really get a good read on the shingles because of the snow that's up there, but you can see the gutters are a little misaligned. This patio, this covered here, you know, this lattice that's up kind of really prohibits me from seeing a lot of the stuff that's on there. But again, I think structurally it looks pretty good. It's not very attractive with that lattice on there, but that would be an easy cleanup if you wanted to just yank that off. All right, well, let me know what you think. If you got any other questions on it, we need to come back out to do a little bit better inspection. If you're looking to make an offer on that, that's what I would definitely do. Get that offer in with Gloria, get everything accepted, and then let's get the inspection and a contractor and everything out here, okay? Thanks a lot.